Transitioning over here to Auburn, kind of what it's been like for you these last few months?
You know what, it's like any transition in ball, there's a lot of learning that's going on, trying to get used to the culture in terms of what's expected and how we do things, but it's been a great transition, really good people, and everybody's in the same boat, pulling in the same direction. It's been pleasant.
That's not a lot of people have done what you did, 2 or 3, I guess, going back and forth in the same state. And was it ever an uncomfortable moment about that?
No, not at all. It's just the nature of the business. People on the outside look at it and see different things, but I think on the inside, the parties involved, everybody understands, why I made the decision and why it was a good decision for me.
What prompted the decision?
Some personal things there, but at the end of the day, it's an opportunity to grow professionally. Obviously, Nick's a great coach. They've done a great job at Alabama. Alabama's a good program. I got nothing to say bad about them. But, I really, when I met Coach Malzahn, I got a chance to meet with him. I really like what he stands for, the way he is as a man, the way he treats people, and then obviously working for Will in the past and all the things that Will's accomplished as a defensive coach. It's always good to be with people like that. So it was a good opportunity, and I just made a decision. This is going to be a thing that'll be good for me and my future.
You hadn't met Coach Malzahn until basically right up before the hire, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had a job end up like that?
Oh yeah. Monty Kiffin hired me at Tennessee. I never met Monty Kiffin or Lane Kiffin. Left Alabama, went to Tennessee. But things happen, and you just do what you think's best, and based on the stuff that you know.
You coach it. Will said you're coaching the Sam/Nichols.
Sam's and the Jacks. Sam's in the bumps in this system, yeah.
And he said you were also helping out some with Rodney on the defensive line?
We're just working pass rush stuff together.
Okay.
Yeah. I've coached D-line a number of years, coached linebackers a number of years, so I'm comfortable doing anything. I told Will, I'll just help you anywhere I can help you.
Just trying to talk about the guys, the positions you do coach.
Obviously, the marquee player coming back in terms of guys that gets a lot of notoriety would be Carl Lawson. Carl's a tremendous young man. We actually had his dad on our 1990 national championship team at Georgia Tech. And Carl plays the game the way it's supposed to. Obviously, he's really hungry to get back, coming off the injury. Rashid Kenyon's a young guy who's just developing right now, learning to play the game and doing a good job, working hard. At the Sam position, it's kind of up in the air. We're going to really count on some of these young guys coming in. Jeff Holland, talk to him every day. He's a guy that we're really excited about. I'm going to get in here and give him an opportunity. Justin Thornton's another young man that's playing the buck position, just in the developmental stages. Needs to get bigger and stronger, but working hard to improve. And we moved a couple guys around due to injuries and stuff. We had Justin Garrett, explored with him some at Sam. Had Cameron Toney out there some at Sam. And this last scrimmage, because of injury situations, we had to use Jamel President as a buck. So a lot of guys in the mix, trying to cross-train them. That's the kind of stuff you're going to need in the season if you do have injuries. So the guys have had good attitudes, they're working hard, but there's still a long way to go.
So Jeff Holland will be a Sam? Is that what he would be?
Yes, he'll be projected as a Sam.
Carl, when we talk to Carl, he's got this real cerebral approach to the game. He knows what the playing style is, that's different from other ones. He remembers specific plays. Is that pretty rare for the guy?
No, I think guys, Carl does with technology now. He does a lot of things where he'll take videos of plays of himself and of other people, and he'll go over them in his mind, watch them, and he's very diligent, conscientious in terms of wanting to get better, wanting to do right. He is a very intelligent football player. He has football instincts, football intelligence, but he's a worker. The game's important to him. He spends time outside of ball, like the time that we're allowed with him. That kid invests a lot of time of his own in his ball, so that's important, and that's why he's going to be able to play.
When you recruit for Auburn, is it any different than recruiting for Alabama, or do you just kind of do the same thing?
When I recruit, I just offer kids opportunities. I kind of share my own story of how ball, gave me a chance to go get an education and build a network that you'll have for the rest of your life. And that's the kind of way I approach it. Auburn's a unique and special place. We got a lot of wonderful people here. I've just been here a short time, met a lot of wonderful people, and that love Auburn and what it stands for. And really, you just try to find the right kind of guy that matches with what the university represents, and what you want in a football player in terms of representing your program and your position. And, no, I don't recruit any differently. I'm just straight up with them, tell them what the expectations are. I tell them that, hey, you don't need to be afraid of hard work. Nowadays there's a certain type of kid that likes the recruiting process but don't want to do all the stuff to be a good player. That's really not our fit here. We want a guy that wants to be a football player first, a good citizen. His education is important to him, and then we'll develop him in all those areas.
With those guys you're recruiting,